Is it saying to stop or is it saying to like not? Alright, I think forward I'm gonna go back to talking about certain things that I feel are very important. And the reason why I'm talking about it is because I don't see enough information on it or other people talking about it. I was doing the Producer's Prism where I talked about like Supercell with a mask on, but I also uploaded to that channel, there's a playlist of me basically going on a soul calling journey where I kind of got fed up with reality and I started going ham on the universe, and the universe basically works in a way where like things don't change unless you like speak it into existence, right? So a lot of people say speak it into existence, da 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 da. There's a lot of shit with that I don't agree with. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and try and speak a car into existence. It's a waste of fucking time. You can probably do it, but you shouldn't probably do it. I want to see what it is I want to talk about. I really want to get like a marker board so that I could show, because there's a lot of shit I'm aware of, and I feel like the creator and the universe and the earth, my higher side, my soul, is showing me this shit for a reason to show to other people. That's the only thing I can think of at this point. There's a reason I understand it the way that I do. And so I think I'm gonna go back, not even I think, I am gonna go back to talking in different things. So it's several reasons. One is certain things about Supercell that I realize now as an adult I didn't realize growing up, because we didn't have nobody to go to. Aside from that, I also feel like it would be really important and nice for kids that have Supercell to grow up having had what we didn't have. I think that's important as fuck, so I'm promoting us going the fuck out there. The only thing with this is, there's a lot of us that don't know, like, we still figure this shit out because we didn't have nobody to go to. And I just want to talk about all of that. I don't know where to start, so I'ma just start fucking talking. And I'ma just let you know now, if, you know, kids do end up watching this or parents end up watching this, yo, I'll be cursing sometimes. Like, it is what it is, bro. Right? Like, when you got Supercell and you be frustrated, I don't promote cursing, but it's a lot, bro. Like, this shit is a fucking lot. So unless the creator or, you know, the universe, the earth say, all right, bro, you need to stop, then I'm gonna speak how I'm gonna speak. And honestly, we need bluntness, we need truth, we need honesty. I don't want to hear none of this fugazi nonsense. You saying, oh, this, this. No, I want the truth. I don't want to sugarcoat shit. I want the truth. Right? So it's a lot of things that I wanted to speak on, because even just being in the Reddit community, I see I see patterns of things, right? Like, I see patterns of, like, it's a pattern where certain places in our body are like hurting more than others. Like, everyone complains about back pain. I don't think any of us actually fucking understand that shit. So you could go down that of, like, in reality what's happening, in my opinion, what's happening is the body is prioritizing the organs, right? I used to have like I'll still say she's still my friend, a nurse person, and then certain information that was brought to me. What happens with Supercell a lot of times is the body is trying to survive, right? You're in a state where you're surviving because you don't have enough nutrients. Now, what they don't teach us is a lot of things that come along with this. Your body might turn off your ability to even feel hungry. I went through that my entire childhood. I wouldn't eat shit. Now that I'm in an environment where my body doesn't feel like I'm in, like, super survival mode, I be eating all the time normally. These are things that are, like, they seem so small, but imagine you didn't eat throughout your entire childhood. What type of problems that could, you know what I'm saying? So one, a lot of times it's the hip and the legs hurting because the body is prioritizing the upper body, where it's prioritizing the organs. The brain being an organ, it's prioritizing all that shit up there. So it's like, if I don't have all the nutrients that I need to fully function like a normal human being, I'm gonna prioritize the fucking organs so that we could fucking live. That's why a lot of us end up with, like, fucking hip pain and back pain and shit like this. And I'm diving to my little soulful level, because I gotta speak to nature when I do this, because sometimes there's certain things you're not supposed to say. Certain things you gotta do and say, and I want to get into that because I'm coming to the realization / acceptance / still questioning. I think Supercell is tied in, like, soulfully and spiritually. Like, I think it's just tied in that way. I do. And I say this because the common theme one of the common things I talked about or brought up was, I know that I wanted to bring up, a lot of people with supercell find themselves where it's like your entire family is like, it's like they don't show empathy, they don't give a fuck. Nigga, it's all of us, right? Like it's not just some of us, right? I don't think that's the case. I spoke to several people and it seems like they have that same issue where it's like their family just does not have the, like, they don't have no empathy, no capacity, no intent, like these kind of things. I think there's a reason for this. And I'll bring this up by, I think a lot of us need to start, it's just so much to put in words. What's happening right now on the planet is we're entered the age of Aquarius where everyone's going to start waking up and we're going to go back to how we're naturally supposed to be living. We're not naturally supposed to be living like this. Whether you want to agree with it, realize it or not, we are still living in the effects of what the colonizers did. We're still living in those effects. I honestly don't even want to go down that rabbit hole because it just keeps going. A lot of these rabbit holes just keep going. You got to jump out of this shit sometimes. So we're not living naturally, right? This is affecting everybody. Everybody got their own programs and shit. Someone with supercell is going to be affected way more than everyone else, right? But let me jump back so I don't get too lost in this. What was I saying? I think, right, I bring that up because when I started to wake up and have like spiritual like awakenings and shit like that, I noticed a pattern. What the fuck am I feeling? I noticed a pattern where you could say certain things to somebody and you'll see like whatever you said just, you know, right over their head. And you'd be like, what the fuck? And what happens with this is some people's soul and spirit, what I learned from spirituality, wake up, some people not supposed to wake up, right? And sometimes I hate how you have to word all this, but I'm gonna have faith in what the creator and the earth and the universe is showing me with what I'm doing, that maybe somebody out there might benefit from this, because I'm just like that person. Like, I didn't have motherfuckers to really go to that understood what I was experiencing. Nigga, these niggas that wake up spiritually go crazy. Nigga, imagine having to deal with that and supercell. Like, no. So my thing is, I'm gonna put information here so you figure out what the fuck else, whatever the fuck resonates with you. So when you wake up spiritually and you try and tell certain people, like, they either gonna attack you, you gonna see them do something crazy irrational, or you gonna see their soul leave their body. And I don't mean necessarily like you gonna see their little astral form leave their body. No, you gonna see the person like black out, like they just, like, you be like, what the fuck? Like, who the fuck is this? Like, they just did. Like, they did. Like, for example, I'm gonna use this example. It's my motherfucking experience, and it's not malicious. I was trying to tell somebody, like, yo, everybody's like a mirror of you. Like, the universe and nature, like, it mirrors you and your energy and what's going on, and it can show you your soul, and it can activate these gifts that we're supposed to naturally have. And I was like, they took their baby. I saw, like, in their eye, like, they took the baby, and they started talking to the baby. Oh, you hear that? We all mirrors, and And I was witnessing in real time my soul. It's like my soul started talking to me. It was like, he's not supposed to hear this. He's not supposed to operate this way. And I was just kind of like, damn. Every person I have tried to go to and say this, that, and like, it don't happen. Nigga, for the first time ever, I spoke to somebody and I didn't get that type of energy. Like in real time. But that's for another story. Another day, whatever. So I had an epiphany moment, and I was like, hold on. What are the odds that it's like, I mean, everybody. Nigga, you try and go to everybody, if you don't get a green light from the earth, from the universe, your intuition, you wasting your time. I've learned that you wasting your time. Like, there's no point in saying shit. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna reach them. So I'm like, what's the odds that exists on a spiritual level? I call it soulful because the word spiritual kind of bothers me, because it's like spirituality, duality, spirit. Not all spirits are technically good. Not all spirits are technically bad. You have neutral spirits. If you've ever seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, sometimes spirits will just reflect whatever energy they're being shown. This is in the show, and it's accurate. Sometimes the energy will just affect whatever, right? I don't even want to get into it. So I was like, what are the odds that this is the same shit? Nigga, throughout my entire childhood, right? And I'm gonna be honest, and my shit gonna be a little all over the place. I would either need a mediator or whatever, I don't care. I have like a thing when it comes to black people, because my entire life, I've never come across a black person that was like, damn, you got supercell, I want to learn about that and get to know you and this, that, and the other. No one, they never gave a fuck, dog. I grew up a very, very beautiful, handsome child. All niggas ever cared was what the fuck I looked like. No one gave a fuck about the fact that I had to grow up with super. No one cared. No one showed empathy. No one wanted to listen. Right. So, skipping all that, because I'm telling you a lot of it is a waste of time. I was like, what the fuck? Like, it seemed like a thing, right? When I woke up spiritually, I started to see the universe operates in a way where it shows you patterns and shit. It'll show you certain shit in your childhood that ends up like, you look back on it as an adult and you're like, oh shit, that was like a message. That was like a thing. I wish I had an example right now that I could think of that has happened to me, that I look back on as an adult and was like, holy fuck. I can't use that. I can't say that yet. Oh my God. Let me see, is there an example? I'll use this as an example. Alright, we're just gonna do it. I'll use this as an example. When I was a kid, my grandparents got me this game called Jack 2. I had never heard of Jack. I don't think I had ever heard of this game. But Jack 2 was basically, he's like this guy, damn, I don't even know how to word it. He's like this kid. Go ahead and say it. He's like a kid that's basically destined to save the world. Right? He's a kid that's basically destined to save the world / save the future. But the thing with him is, like, the whole game, there's like this energy, right? Where they show you have the light energy and you have the dark energy. He's affected by both. And a lot of the game is you have to utilize both energies. You gotta utilize the light side of energy, so like you can heal yourself and shit. And then it was like you gotta utilize the dark energy, which, you know, they've painted now as dark energy's bad. Sometimes dark energy is, you just need to learn how to protect yourself, nigga, right? You ain't gotta just walk around, you know, not protecting yourself type shit. Whatever, but you could use that dark energy to defeat your enemies. And when I look back on this game after going through my whole spiritual journey, soulful journey, whatever you want to call it, I was like, damn, that's the thing that I learned right there, because I was like, yo, I'm learning, like, I could heal myself. I could do this. I could do that. Like, our original tribes, like, we had medicine mans, we had shamans, we had people who naturally could go to the earth, talk to the earth, go to spiritual, and they knew how to get medicines without using English, without making sense of shit. Just fucking, hey, nigga, the tree said use this motherfucker right here. Nigga, the tree said you pick up this rose, pick up this other flower, mix them bitches together, and you gonna heal this motherfucker. The nigga ain't even say nothing. The nigga just went and did it, and then the shaman healed the motherfucker. Oh, how you know this? The tree. But if you say that to some, oh, that nigga's crazy. Nigga, but we all speak in English. That's been programmed into us. We ain't even supposed to be speaking. Right? So, what was the other thing? The other thing was, man, what the fuck was the other thing? Right, so using these two energies. And I loved this game, right? I couldn't beat it, because I'm going to tell you right now, nigga, I was a little retarded as a kid. Supercell niggas is retarded. It is what it is. I don't care. I'm not here to be ashamed of myself. And I'm going to also side note you, we not necessarily retarded. It could be broken down a lot differently. We're actually super geniuses that don't have the fuel to fuel our genius. That's basically what it is. I've learned this. People with supercell are natural geniuses. Genius. And you can go in a lot of ways to understand that shit and breaking it down. I don't feel like doing all that. Ew, it feels nasty over here. I'm not staying over here. It's quiet. It's quiet. Is this something for me that I'm supposed to look into, or nah, this feels weird. It's not bad. It's yo, right? So here, oh no, we're swinging back the fuck around. I'm sorry, but I have to use this as an example. This is how the universe works, dog. So what I was just talking about, right, between light and dark energy and shit like this. I don't want to get too deep into that, because you can go in. So if you see, hopefully I get this shit on camera. I'm gonna get it through the bag window, nigga, on a bitch, right? So you see the rainbow shit, right? A lot of times I fuck with the rainbow because it's always been times in my life where I felt really, really lost, and I would end up seeing a rainbow. The most random fucking rainbow you could ever think of. I'd be in the middle of asking God, what the fuck is going on? And I'd end up seeing a rainbow. And then one day I was like, God, I don't know what this rainbow means, man. Like, you showed me this rainbow, nigga. What the fuck does it mean? And every time I look back on that moment and I'm like, yo, God was showing me. I say God, creator, earth, nature, without, all of it is connected. So when I speak that, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about this little white man in the sky, none of that shit. I'm talking about nature, my higher self, all these beautiful things, right? Creator, whoever created this, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I came to the realization that in those moments, the creator, myself, whatever, never would show to me like, okay, da-da-da-da. But it was always a thing of what you're going through is important. What you're going through is a storm, but you're gonna make it out. That's always what that rainbow signified to me. You're going to make it through. You're going to make it out. Don't know, not gonna tell you how, but that's what's up, right? So with that just now, I question, I'm like, yo, is this a sign or something? Like, what the fuck? Because I'm like, why I'm seeing the rainbow? Sometimes I'll see rainbow randomly. I'll get a rainbow just shine on my arm, like light reflection. I'm like, that's hella random. And a lot of times it lets me know, okay, go ahead. I'm like, why do I feel this way? Right? So I talk about the light, dark energy. Me seeing rainbows and shit randomly is usually like a sign. I always take that as like a light energy. I'm being supported in what I'm doing. Now, the other side was, okay, if that's there, then why the fuck am I not staying there? And I'm kind of like, this is where I was kind of taken to the dark energy. I'm going to do this sometime. I'm fucking ramble. Taken to the dark energy. It's just a nigga that been working all day. So his energy is like, he's tired. Right? I'm gonna also say this. I know I'm all over the place. I don't give a fuck. This is why, like, I can never stay in the Supercell community. I'll always come in. I'll always come out. I'll drop videos. I'll put things there. But I can't stay in there for too long because I'm not gonna hold you. A lot of us carry a deep trauma, and this carries an energy. A lot of us, this is new. I'm gonna drive in there. A lot of us need to understand that, like, we are all, like, spiritual and soulful beings. So we all carry distinct energy that can be affected by, you know, how your life's going, your trauma, what you're carrying. And I learned a lot of this in like spirituality and da-da-da-da-da. But what I didn't see motherfuckers walking around with a chronic fucking quote unquote disease that, like, a lot of them will say you can't outrun your vibration. So someone who's regular, bitch, all you gotta go do is go find a way to get away from your city, find a way to get away from the people you've been around, the items and the energy you've been in. Now, that's not as easy for someone that has Supercell because it's not, even if I go there, my body is still carrying certain energy, certain traumas, da-da-da-da-da. Right? So what I'm saying is, all right, this wasn't anything over here special, but what I'm saying is, where the fuck was I saying? What I'm saying is, like, a lot of us need to start understanding this spiritual shit because you could change your fucking life. And I want to bring it here because I literally have on video of what I was doing for a month, nigga. A month and a half, 2 months, I was in my car, like, doing a lot, but whatever, right? And basically the whole thing was about me. Y'all, I basically spoke into existence, my life gonna get better. Bro, I got back in my cousin's life. You know, I don't know how that's gonna continue going forward, but it's nice to be able to speak to my cousin again. I literally watched how I literally grabbed myself out of the darkness, bro. I was in a very, very dark place. I literally grabbed myself out of the darkness and literally I watched how, like, damn, if my life was like, let's say it was like 90% dark, right? I basically got it to a point where it was like, damn, this is like maybe 10-20% dark. I'm only really saying that out loud now, right? I didn't really realize that, but it was like, because I went to the universe, I'm like, yo, sometimes, like, you gotta talk to the universe like that. We're so used to, oh God, please, that shit don't fucking work. I'm gonna let niggas know that now. You gotta go to the universe because you have to understand the universe is gonna reflect what you're bringing to it. That's what I mean by you cannot escape your vibration. So whatever you're doing, whatever you're saying, the universe is always gonna reflect that. That's why a lot of spiritual people say you gotta speak positive and because whatever you say, whatever you do is gonna be reflected to you by the universe. The universe is like a giant fucking baby. You give it good energy, it's gonna give you good energy fucking back. It's that simple. So I just sat there and I fed that shit, and then I just listened to what my intuition was saying. Guy in nature, da 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 da. See, I got a little lost in this. I'm not gonna hold you. I did. Right? But what I was jumping back a little farther, I was saying that supercell and spirituality are tied together. They're tied together. I've come to the conclusion that supercell is a fucking superpower. It's not a disease. It's not a fucking disease. It's not. And here's why I'm gonna explain this to you. Imagine, I realized this one as a kid, but I never had a real explanation for it or understanding of it. I don't think supercell is a fucking disease. I think what's happening is, imagine Charles Xavier fucking, right, even if you look in the comics, Charles Xavier as a kid felt like he was going insane because he was hearing all these voices and shit. Imagine you had a gift so powerful that it allowed you to do this, that, and the other. I'll get into the basics one day, or whenever it resonates. It don't resonate right now. Imagine you had a superpower that was that strong. Charles Xavier can tap into the minds of everyone on the fucking planet. Do you know how many thoughts you would be fucking hearing? Do you know how disabling that would be if you had no control over it? If you didn't understand it and you had no one to go to? Do you see what I'm saying? That's what it is, right? But the way everything's designed right now, it's not designed where we can actually operate. And I'm gonna break some, oh yeah, I forgot you could go this way. I'm gonna break some of that down and some of it not. So I just went on a journey to Jersey because my intuition wanted me to do that shit. I fucking hate going to Jersey. And now that I have this awakened awareness, and I've been in nature and my intuition talking to me and showing me all this shit, I've come to the realization that a lot of what affected me in my childhood was the fact that my environment was so fucking physically unaligned with me that it was insane. Bro, I went to Jersey, right? I've been living down south. Down south, there's trees everywhere, there's trails everywhere, it's hella good energy, everyone's nice here. The houses are modern as fuck, meaning it has air conditioning if you need that, everything fucking works. I grew up in the opposite, old ass place, nothing fucking worked. Jersey is dry as fuck, there's no green, like it's places where you go and there's just not enough trees, my nigga. It's over condensed, all of this shit, right? Now I'm gonna slide this in a little ass. Oh no, I can't go into that. What the fuck was I saying? I went there and it was like immediately my body did not want to do anything. I didn't want to get up and brush my teeth. I didn't want to cook shit. I didn't want to take care of myself. I didn't want to do nothing. I didn't want to do shit because of the environment was fucking affecting me that much. You understand? The environment was affecting me that much. I did not want to do a motherfucking thing. It felt like it was sucking the energy out of my bones, nigga. That's what the fuck it feel like. And anyone who knows supercell energy, sometimes it do low-key feel like your bones is in pain. That's low-key what it feel like. Because I'm telling you, a lot of what this shit is, we have not been taught properly. We have not been taught properly, bro. In the slightest. So, a part of me is like, I feel like the creator, what is this? I feel like the creator gave me this awareness for a reason, but I'm not going to hold you. I've always wanted like a mediator because I don't know how to sit down and give it to you like a fucking school teacher where we're going to study science today. No, that shit just doesn't resonate with me. It probably does. I just need to get out of this. I need to go to another environment. But, what was I saying? Right, a lot of it is tied in together. And now, another thing I'll jump back to is they don't want to hear us. Now, what I noticed, bro, is everybody. I seen everyone in my family do this exact shit. And here's what I'm saying. We have to literally change. Okay. I don't know where the fuck I'm at right now. We're going to make this right. How much gas do I have? We have to change our perception of this shit, because what I'm letting you know now, these motherfuckers are not gonna ever help us. I'm gonna let you know that now. We have to do it. We have to do it. So I would suggest people like you need to study medical shit. You need to like, for example, they always say, oh, our blood. Why the fuck have they never said enough of like, what is that shit? Our bone marrow. That's where the fucking shit is coming from. That's the fucking root of the shit, is the bone marrow. Why the fuck is this not the number one thing, right? Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Naruto. right? One, why are we not hyperly focused on the bone marrow? Whatever, right? Now the other side is what's that shit called? I was gonna say Naruto. Supercell is a genetic superpower, and it's like Naruto. In Naruto, you have, mind you, you see how it all comes back together? Mind you, like I said originally, our people are not living naturally anymore. We're not living naturally. We're going back into it, thank God, but we're not living naturally, bro. The earth has everything we fucking need. But whatever. So, what the fuck was I saying? You see how they're all living in clans that all come together, protect the entire village? That's what Supercell is, nigga. So we should start calling each other cousins, nigga. We the super cousins, nigga. Because I'm not gonna hold you like Supercell niggas is the strongest out of everybody. I'm gonna tell you that now. This shit is not coincidence, bro. God didn't give us this shit by accident. We have just been programmed to not look at it properly, so we can't acknowledge our power. It's the same thing why they took away our ancestors and we don't know shit. We don't know our ancestors, we don't know the type of power our ancestors had. But the difference is, the power of your ancestors is in your fucking blood. It's in your DNA. You can tap into the shit. It requires a certain level of meditation, dreams, all this shit is connected, all of it. So Supercell is like that, all this shit connected, bro. Your soul is connected with dreams, your body, your blood, your mind, your awareness, got all of it. It's connected to all of it, everything. So what I was saying with Naruto is, the clans all had different abilities. That is what the fuck Supercell is. It's a fucking ability. It's an ability. And here's what the ability is. I can actually go into, alright, whatever. I ain't questioning shit. I'm moving forward because at this point, I heard something that said you can't have faith in God, which I say the creator, God, the earth, and be pussy. You can. That's been my problem. I've learned a lot of things, and it's like, I've been scared to move out here, but fuck it, nigga, we out here. It's like, Supercell, it's like, imagine, just going into, alright. Supercell is basically, we could feel everything around us. Y'all don't know. A lot of the shit that we feeling, bro, is not just our pain. It's the people around us. Because we're supposed to be so strong. We're supposed to be like the leader of like clans and villages and shit. Or like the shamans of the village. Like that's something in that vicinity of shit is what we're supposed to be. And we're so powerful. What's happening is we're able to sense our environment on the highest fucking level. The problem is all of our environment is poisonous. The car is poisonous. The house is fucking poisonous. Like, nigga, like being in places like Jersey and Colt is all poisonous. When I'm down south, bro, I feel like God. Like, I feel like a god, nigga, because I'm so tapped in with nature. And, like, yo, how much of this can I actually say? Point is, I have the ability, if I had the right people around me, my body's gonna start trying to heal them. It happens all the fucking time. My body's gonna start trying to heal them. It's gonna download their energy and their DNA. Oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. That's a fucking leader, nigga. That's a fucking, I'm supposed to be doing something of some importance. That is what our shit is supposed to be for. If you go into spirituality, people will talk about chakras and how sometimes your chakras will be so open that you're just absorbing people's energy and you're trying to heal them. Supercell takes this shit to a ridiculous fucking level. And that is what I've realized what it is. So I think what's happening is spiritually they're ignoring us because we don't actually need like I don't know how to word that. I don't want to say that we don't need the help because that'd be ignorant. You know what I'm saying? But what's happening is, how can I word this, right? This is another spiritual thing. The universe is never, it's like God not going to give you battles you can't handle, right? That's one. But the other aspect of it is, if you go to the universe and you like, universe, I need this, da-da-da-da-da. You keep going, and the universe never give you that shit, it means you don't fucking need it. If you're asking for help from the universe and this, that, and the other, it means you don't, and you don't get it, it means you don't fucking need it. And you need to do something different. That's what the fuck it means. It's hot as fucking here. God damn, I'm sorry, I got to turn this AC on. That's the only time I put AC on is in the car. It means you don't fucking need it. So now you gotta start thinking, well, if I don't need it, and you're not giving it to me because you don't need it, okay, wait a minute. Reverse engineer because Supercell people are geniuses. That means that there's something here that I can actually use that has value and that I could change this, that, and the other. And when you start doing that, bro, the way you think, it's like the universe will just open the pathway. Oh, he figured it out. Walk forward this way. I'm telling you, my nigga, I'm telling you, it's some other shit, bro. We supposed to be like super powerful people of our village. You know how like they had certain ninjas that were just dummy powerful, and these people were obligated with protecting the village and leading the village. That's what the fuck we are, nigga. It's not, I'm telling you, the universe is the greatest rapper of all time. You know how rappers be like triple entendres and shit? Hold on, why I just start thinking of Jay-Z? Whatever. It's like that. There's a reason we are called warriors. We're actually warriors. Nigga, I'm telling you, dog. I know how ridiculous it sounds. It's not even ridiculous. We've been programmed to think it's ridiculous. Nah. It's not. I'm gonna let you know right now, right? Same thing with the moon. If you ever been around a woman, you ever been around women, especially black women, during the full moon and they on their period, they be batshit fucking crazy. But what does the moon do with the water? We know what it does with the ocean. It pulls the ocean and it makes the tides hella strong. Right? So water, we're talking about energy, we're talking about water. Now you go into the aura or the sacral chakra, all these different things, right? Now we're talking about her fucking coochie. We're talking about fucking her womb, which is the sacral chakra, and all this good shit is being pulled like a motherfucker. Now her fucking energy is being tapped into and shit. Now she's cleansing on the deepest level. When you're cleansing on the deepest level, it's gonna make you batshit crazy. It's gonna hurt the most, but it's gonna effectively be the best. It's the same shit. Now, all right, here's the other side. It's the same thing with Supercell, nigga. We have an ability that allows us to feel energy on an insane level. So when the moon comes around, I'll be like, yo, what the fuck is this? I be feeling all type of energy and shit. Oh, this is a Supercell gift. We have to change the fucking awareness of it. Like, what's the fucking, our fucking perception of it. Now, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna say that shit gonna make life fine and dandy. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Because Supercell is a big ass fucking equation. Big ass equation. You still gonna need a lot of shit, bro. But what I am gonna tell you, you need to get in nature. You need to be in a warm ass environment. You need to be in a modern place that will allow you to brush your teeth, be warm. Another thing is you need to be somewhere where your body could breathe, right? Where your body could breathe. A lot of these clothes are actually designed to suffocate us. When you look at how we naturally used to walk around, you can look at Avatar the Blue niggas, it's a great example. Super tall niggas, super athletic, running around with bows and arrows, connected with nature, living in the trees and shit, living with locks. Who the fuck does that sound like? Black people, right? So that's how a lot of us was living. There's a lot of information that they don't show us and shit. But let me not get lost because there's something I was about to say. I was talking about how the moon is affected, energy, Supercell. It's a lot of, I'm telling you, bro, it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit. Right, the body breathes. So a lot of things, and this is the funny shit, right? So I went back to Jersey, right? And I'll give some context on my situation. I've lived with my parents because being in normal society has never worked for me, which probably it doesn't work for a lot of people with Supercell because we had to grow up not having answers to something that was super severe. So I was my parents down here, Jersey, there's no one there, but we have a house there. Now it sounds, oh, you got money like that. No. The house has so much broken ass shit. Like living there is oh my god, it's you no, right? So I'm there though, right? Because my intuition wanted me to go there. I'm there, and I'm sitting here, and I'm like, wait. You know what hurts all the time? Our fucking back. Our back and our hips, right? I'm gonna let you know now. Back pain, Supercell, it's not your back. It's your legs. It's your legs. Your legs are weak as fuck. A lot of us, it's sciatic pain. Because we're either malnourished and the body's fucking taking the nutrients from the legs. Point is, the legs is weak as fuck and it's causing back pain, bro. I'm telling you, that's what it is. The body doesn't have the fuel, so the body starts eating itself to fuel itself. That's what the fuck it does. These medical motherfuckers is not gonna tell us. They're not gonna tell us. That's what the fuck is happening. Right? So what I was thinking at when I was at home was I was sitting in the room and it dawned on me. I was like, wait. Right? So the body be breathing, right? Same way our nose breathe, we get hella oxygen. A thing with Supercell is our body likes to breathe in a lot of air at a high rate, right? The body does this another way for you guys. We have pores for a fucking reason, right? So I know I'm a little all over the place, I don't care. So what I learned with this is that the body will breathe. So then I thought about it. All right, well, a lot of these clothes is poisonous. We used to walk around basically butt naked. Only thing covered is my dick. Only thing, nigga, we had ass cheeks out. And ain't nobody give a fuck. Because we wasn't programmed to be hypersexual and obsessed with each other in unhealthy ways. So, I was like, wait. We was walking around, the whole body was breathing. Boy, I was climbing a fucking tree. Actually, I have a video of this. I don't know if I ever posted it. I was climbing a fucking tree. I was on a tree, and I felt like you ever felt vertigo, or like your sense of, what is that shit called? Your thing of equilibrium. You ever felt your equilibrium be off and you feel like woozy and all weird? I was on the tree and I felt that way, and I was like, what the fuck? I came back the next day and the tree was like, take your shoes off. I was like, what the fuck? I took my shoes off and my feet could breathe. Not only that, my feet was connected, or I was on the tree. I could sense the tree. I could climb the tree easier. I know how batshit crazy that sounds, but I'm trying to tell niggas, bro. I'm trying to tell niggas. So then I sat there and then I kept leaving my shoes off. And I was like, hold on. This feel crazy. Like, I started to feel my feet breathe. A lot of times our feet stink only because we're wearing shoes. We're suffocating our own feet. Right? Let me relax. I got a green pass? Yeah, I got a green pass right now. When you working on when you're doing your purpose, you get like this super pass in the universe where you get protected. I don't give a fuck about nothing that nobody talk about. I slept in parking lots for weeks and months. No, you're not gonna tell me this shit not real. I've been shown this. Nature's been told me this. I don't give a fuck what nobody tell me. So that shit started to go away. I started to walk around through like this like national park shit, fire. Hella trees everywhere. Nigga, I'm standing there, and then all of a sudden my body just stopped on its own. I'm standing there and I'm being shown like this dragonfly just standing on a plant. You know what the fuck? I get this vision like of like niggas throwing spears and shit, right? Because when I was there, I was like, yo, I felt like I had a connection to the land. Yo, I swear to God, maybe about 20 minutes later, I end up seeing this board that shows a poster of niggas throwing spears. And then on it, it said, oh yeah, tribes used to live in this area. And I was like, holy shit. What did they have on? Damn near half naked. Only thing covered is the private area. Walk around with shoes on and shit. So it connected us to the planet. It's the same thing Avatar and Blue niggas do. They connected to the fucking planet, dog. That's what the fuck that shit is. So, let me jump back, because there was something that I was trying to say. Yeah, I kind of skipped. This is why, like, sometimes I don't talk about it. How the fuck am I supposed to label and organize all this shit? So I just start spitting all of it. I just start saying all this shit. It's a fucking gift, bro. But you have to start looking at it or understanding it from a checkpoint, because it's gonna keep changing. That it's like if Jean Grey doesn't have a hold on her gifts. If you ever seen X-Men The Last Stand, they gotta kill her. Because if they don't get this bitch under control, she gonna kill everybody. Because her power is that strong. But you see what it was doing to her. Charles Xavier, same thing. If this nigga didn't have control of his powers, what the fuck do you think would happen to him? He would go batshit insane. So imagine you had a power that let you absorb energy and be connected to the planet on a way higher level than everyone around you. That's why they labeled it as sickle cell. This is what a lot of these white people did. I'm not gonna hold you. This is what they did. They labeled everything that was good for us as bad. So everything bad, you kind of need to start questioning it. It ain't no sickle cell, it's super cell. Nigga, we are fucking super geniuses, super powered up geniuses. What's happening is we're absorbing so much of our environment, because everyone's programmed, we're absorbing so much of our environment and the things around us, because everyone's sick, we're absorbing that. That's what's happening. We're absorbing it and our body's overloading and malfunctioning. That's what a lot of it is. The same way, can I go into this or no? Our cells are just picking up hella information because we have super cells. Our cells are picking up an insane amount of information to a ridiculous level. That's what a lot of that shit is, bro. I don't give a fuck about nothing that nobody talk about, bro. The earth showed me this. You hear me again? The earth showed me this. You ever seen the Avatar Blue niggas? And in the beginning, the earth got them little flying jellyfish looking shits. And it showed you the motherfucker that was in a wheelchair was gonna be an important person. That's what the fuck the earth be doing. It'll tell you, nigga. It'll tell you. This nigga gonna be, he gotta do something. That shit broke the time barrier, nigga. What? So again, that's what a lot of that shit is. Supercell is a gift. Now I'm not gonna hold you. Now here's the part, because I I have supercell, right? This is why, like, when people say, oh, I'm gonna get this here, ain't no healing this shit, bitch. You gotta go in my DNA to heal this. Why you don't gotta go in my DNA to heal cancer? Wait. So wait, God gave me this. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Y'all niggas done programmed me to live in a house which is insane limited oxygen, car, insane limited oxygen, my feet suffocated. Nigga, come on, son. Come on, son. I don't give a fuck about what nobody talking about, bitch. The earth showed me this shit. Bitch, the earth showed me this shit. One, I knew a lot of it, but the earth put a lot of pieces together for me. Showed me a lot, bro. This is what I was doing this is part of what I was doing what is this nigga doing? When I was in the Target parking lot. I have videos of it. I was up in the Target parking lot. That's what the fuck I was doing every day. Right? So, what was I saying after this? I have water left? Yes, I do. Right? So, I think this is part of my purpose, is to help or push and tell niggas that have supercell, it's not a disease, bro. It's a superpower. You could look, Dr. Delbert Blair, I don't really study him that much. Another thing I learned is, you can study a lot of this spiritual shit, you need to learn how to tap in yourself. Because, ooh, that nigga smoking a blunt. Is that a good sign? Oh, no, it's not. What was I saying? What the fuck was I saying? Smelling blood. Oh yeah, I think it's part of my purpose. I understand a lot of this shit spiritually. With great power comes great responsibility. And this nigga that's in the mirror staring back like I know you heard me, so get to cooking, nigga. Kyrie Irving and Steph, right? So I want to talk about a lot of this shit. And that's what I was gonna say originally. A lot of this, I grew up with supercell, nigga. I have supercell, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about when I understand this part of what I'm about to say. I'm a little all over the place, but sometimes I just need to come out. You'll hear whatever the fuck you need to hear. Whatever's for you will just light your ass up. That's how a lot of the spiritual shit works. A lot of times, like, somebody will be talking and blah, 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 and then they'll say blue. And then, like, something to light up for me. I'm like, fuck, that gotta do anything. And then later in the sentence, they'll say something with J. And then, like, in that moment, a blue jay will fly past. And I'll be sitting here like, what the fuck is going on? Shit like that happens, right? So, back to what I was saying. You still gotta learn how to take care of the shit. You have to. Some people work vegan. I'm gonna say this now. I didn't know this. Supercell affects women and men very differently. Supercell, because of the way society is designed, affects men very strongly because we're supposed to be, oh, I'm a man and I'm strong. Da, da, da. Bitch, I used to be damn near having attacks trying to pick up a girl, nigga. Like, no. Also, another thing. Some women are spiritually dangerous and some women are spiritually, like, even if they sleep, like, they're, like, enlightened. I've been around women who I knew spiritually resonated with me, and it was like my body felt like it was healing itself. It was crazy. It was fire. But whatever. That's for another time. You still got to take care of yourself. You somewhere cold, get your fucking thermals, figure out how to get in nature, figure out a lot of shit. You might have to get the fuck out of there, nigga. Like, whatever it is you got to do, you still got to take care of yourself. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. My thing is, the biggest thing I learned, start cooking for yourself. Your body will let you know what the fuck you need to eat. But you gotta spend time to it. Start talking to your body. Start talking to nature, nigga. Start talking to the trees. I don't give a fuck, nigga. This is so much shit. Oh yeah, I need to get gas. I'm out here driving around with no bars. Nigga. None, nigga. There are no bars, right? So, that's my thing. So, last thing I'm gonna talk about, because I kind of just jump subjects like a motherfucker. If you want to study Zodiac, it's like some Pisces, Moon, Gemini shit. You just dimension jumping like a motherfucker. Thought streaming, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. What is this A-lock shit? Right? So, you gotta talk about it. I've been working on an album, and oddly enough, like, the earth is kind of showing me, like, not to talk about Supercell. And this is something I talked about earlier in the video. You gotta understand, a lot of shit when it comes to Supercell is depressing as fuck. I'm not gonna hold you, it's depressing. We're not gonna lie. There's no need for us to lie here. We're not liars. It's depressing as fuck. And sitting there talking about it all the time and complaining about it, it just didn't feel right. There was no aspect of it that sat there and was like, you need to talk about this. But it wanted me to also just work on this. And I'm not gonna hold you. I was a little FRAID. I was a little that word because I wanted to make music that was like more uplifting, and it was like I still had to get my real emotions out at the same time. And I feel like the album is very much understanding of like every day is a storm for us, my nigga. Every day is like being at war for us, right? That's what it's like. If you don't understand this shit and you don't know what to do, it's like being at war every day. Everything seems way more ridiculous than the average person has to deal with. So in that, it's like, that's kind of what you see in the beats. It's kind of what you hear in the music. Like, it's a little aggressive, it's a little that. The things in reality, that's what reality feel like for me sometimes. It feel like I gotta tap into this warrior spirit to do anything, because it's so heavy that if I don't come at it like that, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. So I'm only gonna drop the first part of this album. I'm only gonna drop like the first part of it just because I want to hear what people think or say, or if they care or anything. And not only that, yo, you talk about this is what the earth is showing me to do. Sometimes I don't understand this shit, bro. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'm just doing. I've learned if the earth gives you guidance, if the creator, earth, nature, your soul give you guidance, just fucking do it. I don't care how fucking illogical it is. As long as you're not jumping off no fucking building or doing that fucking crazy. These niggas is you turning on the red? I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? That nigga, maybe the light was green. I think the niggas, maybe they just illegally turned. If that light turned green, that's what the niggas did. Right, so, yeah. I think this is my purpose. I've learned a lot of different things, and what I realized is a lot of things I learned, like, it wasn't from people that had Supercell or had to deal with it. So don't think I'm some fucking outsider. But I'm also letting you know, like, Supercell is a very big equation. You have to take care of yourself. You gotta be active. You gotta da-da-da. Bro, it's a lot, bro. My nigga, it's so much that it is ridiculous. And I might make more videos on that. But I feel like we as adults who have had Supercell, we need to come together. We need to talk. We need to come out into the world so that the young people can actually see this shit, because we didn't have it. And I feel like it'll make their lives a lot easier. But I feel like maybe I need to talk more about Supercell, not too much spiritual. I don't know. Where I'm going, whatever the fuck come out, nigga, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Whatever the fuck come out, and you know what I'm saying? I'm not here for this bullshit. So, what was the last thing for that? Supercell. Something with Supercell. It was something with, like, so that they understand or know, like, the younger people. But I forgot what it is that I was, like, going towards. I couldn't remember. It's important to know that. Is that even what I'm supposed to? Okay, that's fine. So that. I'm kind of hungry. Something is something right now. Supercell, spirituality, the music. I want to get people's opinion on it. What is this? The music. I don't know. I need to figure out where I'm gonna put it though. Like, am I gonna put it on YouTube? Right? Like, I don't know where to actually put the music. I think I'm probably gonna put it on YouTube. So I'm probably gonna make a post. I might go back to posting. I don't know, a lot of times it's very much like the fucking shaman example I made. The earth might randomly say, go grab that rose, go grab this, and go do that. So I can never sit here and say, oh yeah, I'm gonna consistently do this and at this time. I do want to talk more, just because it's what's being shown to me right now. I'm very surprised that I'm doing this, but I think it's the best way I can do it is, I was using Twitch, but for some reason my Twitch button is grayed out. Why I don't know, but I think uploading to YouTube makes it easier because you can click on that shit whenever you want and watch it whenever the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? You could do that. So yeah. Oh, that's what I was originally going to talk about. Not just to see it came back. See, that's another like spiritual thing. If it's truly important you're supposed to speak on, it's gonna come back. Nothing in life can miss you. Nothing is by accident in this fucking life. I'm gonna let you know that nothing's by accident. Everything is on purpose. Everything has its reason. Everything has its everything, bro. You have to go to the universe and the earth and figure it out. You got to go through your own DNA and your soul, your intuition. You have to figure that shit out. I'm telling you. Yo, why the fuck is every lane moving but this one? How, Sway? How the fuck is it? This no motherfucking sense. Nigga, what the fuck? Right? So, what was I saying for that shit, trying? Yeah, it was right there. It was something with the young people. Fuck! That shit was right there. And that shit happened. I should just waited. Again, it'll come back. So, yeah, a lot of this shit is on purpose, is designed a certain way. We have to go into it and like take our power kind of shit. That's the best way. That's the best way I can word it. We just have to go into our power and sit with it and actually like talk and stuff. So, what else is there for me to do? Is that it? Or I gotta wait for the child thing to come back? Because I don't know what the fuck it was. I do know. It was right there. Well, I guess I'm supposed to talk about something else and then that'll come. I need to get gas. I need to go back to posting some on Twitch, YouTube. It'll be up there. Being examples for the younger people, being honest with them. I think letting the younger kids know early on, it truly is up to you. Now, just definitely try and get support to the max, but I'm gonna let you know now, it's gonna be up to you. I'm not here to sugarcoat this. I'm not gonna be that fucking nigga that, oh, wrestling is real. Wrestling is real my ass, nigga. We not doing none of this bullshit, right? We're gonna find ways for the kids to have fun. It needs to be shit that's actually connected with our people and spiritually what we're supposed to be doing. Type of shit. How about that? You go play basketball, you want, do whatever you need to do, all you want, whatever. But it's a lot of it is gonna be on you, and that's okay. And what I mean by that is what I mean by you're gonna have to look into taking care of yourself. You have to. It will make your life better. Don't try and be perfect. I mean, max your badges, my nigga. Max your badges, right? Figure a lot of your shit out and try and push it to whatever works the best. But don't try and be perfect. Just know there's a lot of things you have to cover. And that's what the Creator gave to us. That's what I'm trying to relate to people. This shit is not by accident. We quite literally are another level of strong. It's why people react the way they react to us. Oh, you look fine, da 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 da. right? Just think about it. How simple is it for, well, I'm not fine and it's under the surface. Why does that not translate as easy as it should be? Because there's something blocking these people from seeing it. When you start understanding how the universe works in spirituality, some people get blocked from shit. Now it's all of us saying we don't have support, we don't have this and that. They're blocked from it. Because what happens is, if we do take on certain levels of support, it's almost like victimizing ourselves and our power starts to go away. And it's like, everyone's like, no, nigga, we need y'all niggas the most. So niggas that have supercell, if you fucking get that shit like together and figure that shit out, my nigga, you are a superpower. You're a super gift. Like, I'm telling you, it's a super gift. It's just bigger than today's modern day. Like, than modern society, it's bigger than that. I'm telling you, bro. I'm literally telling you. I don't know how else to fucking tell you. Maybe I was a kid, I was just good at everything. Everything. I was good at, I mean, I'm still good at everything. It's effort. It's whatever you choose. I was naturally just good at everything. Whether it was being smart, fast, catch. The only thing that I would sit here and say is like, where it actually would catch my ass is being physically strong, right? That's the only thing. Because you know if you have it, but even that is a thing. I'm telling you. Hey. I think that's it. I'm tired of talking. I want to do this more often. I'm going to post this today. I'm going straight into the Reddit community today, and I'm going to post this. I'm surprised, but I am. I'm going to do it because right now I'm at a point where I don't care anymore, and we need people out here to talk about it, and it feels like this is what my purpose is going to be. I need to get to a fucking gas station because I'm still driving like I fucking stopped, and I haven't, right? See, it came back. I'm going to let you know now for the young niggas. You can go to the hospital and get your checks and shit. Like, I'm telling you, there's 3 tiers to Supercell. You have tier 1. Tier 1 is niggas that have the trait. Niggas that have the trait, I'm gonna let you know. Yes, you are affected, but it's more subconscious. Like, if you thought shit was even invisible with us, nigga, like, yo shit is really invisible. It's very, very hard to tell if someone has a trait, but they are affected. I'm tier 2, which is one of my parents had the supercell trait, another parent had the thalassemia trait. So they came together and made some strong ass bullshit, right? But it's superpowers. So superpower. Oh, the bitch, right? So the third one is if you have full blown supercell. These niggas probably the strongest out of everybody, in my opinion, nigga. Because y'all niggas in the hospital every y'all niggas is probably the strongest. I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all niggas is probably the fucking strongest out of everybody. Out of everybody. Now, for some reason, your boy lies up in that area. But do you see how this is creating a more positive perception? I don't give a fuck if it's just you opening the window in your room and it's still a little dark. Bitch, it's something, right? It's something, right? Tier 3, again, those are the, like, they're in the hospital every fucking other, I don't know. But that's the tiers. Why did I bring this up? Okay, I was saying, going to the hospital, if you need your motherfucking morphine or whatever the fuck you need, go get your shit. I know what the pain is like. Go get your shit. Pete, I moved down south and I stopped having attacks. Because the environment is entirely different. Now, another thing, that I'm telling you, I could just jump, beep, 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 beep. A lot, you think there's a coincidence that we be dehydrated. No, the body is absorbing all of the nutrients, So if you go into an environment that's very hydrated or has a lot of trees and humidity, your body's gonna absorb that shit. That's part of why I stopped having attacks. Because my body is absorbing the fuck out of the environment. Right, so the next thing. Going to the hospital, in my experience, is a waste of time unless you're actually having a crisis. If you're not having a crisis, it's a waste of time. In my opinion. Oh, I keep forgetting I need to get this. I say this because anytime I've gone to the hospital, do you know what the fuck these niggas say to me? Oh, your hemoglobin is the exact same level it was last year. I know, nigga, it's always the same. You're not changing anything. You're not doing anything. They're not going to do anything that's actually going to be helpful. All they're going to do is tell you what your levels are. They're not going to do bad shit, nothing, nigga. I'm going to let you know that now. They're not. Now, I also suggest finding other people. Find other people who have supercell. Don't be ashamed of it's a superpower, nigga. We out here. God, we God's gifted, nigga. Go into the Bible, right? I ran into a Hebrew Israelite nigga, right? And he was explaining to me how basically a lot of what we're seeing with black people is because we are God's chosen people. And right? No disrespect. I just don't want to go down the whole rabbit hole. But he was explaining how God said that if God's chosen people was going to be on shenanigans, then he was going to let all these other places rule them. What do black people actually own in America except dog fucking nothing, right? So you got the liquor store in the hood, you got the Chinese store in the fucking hood, you got these niggas selling us fucking horse ass hair on our women because our women are so fucking damaged that their fucking head isn't fucking growing. That's probably, bro, I don't even want to go down that. So what I'm saying is, do you see what I'm doing? We're speaking power into ourselves, and we're not letting them say, oh, this is a curse, this is a gift. No, fuck you, nigga. It's not. You don't gotta be on that type shit. Sometimes it comes out. Don't be aggressive. Learn what neutrality is. Learn what neutrality is. Don't attack nobody. Don't nothing. Don't get aggressive. Don't say fuck you. Don't do none of that shit. Live in the energy you're supposed to live in, which is a highly pure, righteous, courageous, super warrior, nigga. We like the Saiyans of the planet. We are the Saiyans of the planet, but we don't realize that. The same way, like, Frieza hid that shit. Frieza, the motherfuckers who love coal. Frieza hid that shit from them, and they never knew how powerful they actually were. That's what it is, right? So, hospital. Wow, I found a new park. But I need a gas station. This is a nice park. What is it? Right. Again, with the drugs, it's time for us to stop sugarcoating shit. Wrestling's not real. These drugs are not helping us. What these drugs do is they fuck with the nerves. They fuck with the nerves so you can't feel right. Can't feel properly. That's what the fuck it's doing. Pain's not gone, bitch. Your perception of the pain has been fucking altered with. That's all it is. That's all it is. So, understandably, because I know what the pain is like, and I know there's times, damn, nigga, give me that shit. Drug a nigga up. It is what it is, nigga. This is too much. I know what it's like. But I'm going to also tell you the truth and let you know what the fuck it is. That's what the fuck, nigga. It's a circus. It's a loop circus. I'll have them keep coming back, but we're never changing them actually getting better. They're not giving us money. This is probably one of the most severe things to have to deal with. We're not getting no money, no support, no nothing. Nigga, we gonna get out here and we gonna get some Rizite. See, now I found a gas station, but oh no, this is perfect actually. This is perfect. Alright, I got my gas station. I'll see if it resonates for me to come back and talk. I'll be talking like a motherfucker. Because I see, fuck, they don't have the Apple Pay thing. I knew they wasn't gonna have it. I knew they wasn't gonna have it, but I thought because of this that it was there. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna end this video here. If anything, I'll make another one and keep talking.